All right, yɛma wo bi akɔ aba biem ɛfa mmra pepe so ayɛ channel no so ɛwɔ YouTube. Yɛda mo ase sɛ abere ne abebia no mugu so na mohwɛ yɛn. Yɛni sɔ hwɛ a mohwɛ yɛn no. Ɛno nti ɛne yɛgye berɛ ne yɛtena ase a ne yɛada mo ase na yɛatoto ɛde asrɛ mo sɛ nnɛ ne da ɛdi kan yɛ a wohwɛ dwumadie no a wobɛbɔ mmɔden na wasubscribe ɛde ama yɛ. If today is the very first time you are watching us, kindly subscribe to the channel for us. Na o subscribe a ɛnyɛ den. Wobɛhu sɛ screen no so subscribe egu so. Wode wo nsa emia so pɛ ɛbɛfiri subscribe na ɛkɔ subscribed di ɛba betwa toɔ na sɛ waba bɛka abusuakuo no ho. Yɛtena ase a aha deɛ ɛyɛ domestic football ho nkɔmmɔ ɛne yɛdi. Predominantly Asante Kotoko news. I've taken time to explain why we do more of the Kotoko news. Our viewers always want to watch Kotoko, and so we always do what our viewers are in love with. This is a business organization. As I say, it's not many interest, but the interest of those who are watching us, your patrons, who patronize the page, more interest, and a dear untiminya company na a product. Now for person will die because we see die and for franco from pay. You'll be out of business. So that's exactly what we do here. Asante Kotoko, and training game on boy on Namoro FC. We win by 4 goals to 1. Hey, what we are discussing. And then you may share the injury situation at Kotoko. It's answer a Friday. Or China Sante Kotoko be free. Amase anopa. And then yachim our takwa. Asante Kotoko Ekwa board the FA Cup semi-final game. And so they will leave Kumasi very early in the morning. Saturday morning. Not the nyachim ewo takwa. Kotoko kwa oko takwa ni nyina no. Preparations are all kwakoye. Nafi or the akobo the FA Cup game. That's exactly what Asante Kotoko be nyame adbachira. Inti training from Tuesday, Amiko PM. I had a very good conversation with the Kotoko coach and technical director Karim Zito and some other important people at Kotoko. Then Wednesday, omuye training. Thursday, Enra, omubo training game with club at the Namoro FC. Eshe omo by 4 goals to 1. And then Friday training, remember so in the evening. When the Friday training is done, coach will announce team or the PM or takwa. And they actually on the 20-man squad, and of course we'll have it and we'll do it here for you. Nafi Kotoko Akwakobo's high game. Yaka the importance of that game at the actual. We'll come and do the analysis of that game and why Karim Zito, SCCC in focus on the FA Cup. We'll analyze it. But then you have a game in details. You have players and no money available a game. Omu to do a still Sekotoko free Kumase on Sunday, or sorry, on Saturday, and the near chima still omuntumi enya available. All of that you better discuss it at the amount in the video. But money also subscribe to channel no at the amount na fe. O adwinche bi efa dwumadi ayedie ho a. We don't block our comments. There be high block comments. We allow you to write, and then the technical team will always read the comments. See, if you comment, abusive, insulting, we delete the comment. That's what we do. We don't block people from commenting. My just opinions are like noses. Everybody has one. I drink red doors. Ubia one here. But so I drink 10 years because thousands of people are watching us. We cannot allow it to stay. Now, respectfully, you delete your comment at the free. It will be me at the drink at the Abba. Now, Enra, the Eagle was at Adakudachi to monitor Asante Kotoko gamer. One a boy na Eagle and the monitoring was done. Now, ye should be the game no because coach be a certain pattern. And coach by about 2 competitive games and about 2 friendly games. And I'll let you know about the pattern now coach is establishing. A certain pattern is being established. A black coach a buying. Now clearly, and not anyhow Kotoko will shape up on Sunday, and subsequently, if Kotoko qualifies to the FA Cup final, it will still shape up how Kotoko will play and then the rest of the games. Inti, Oshe coach by the first game of boy, I was the first week in there. One more friendly game, yeah. But the first game, now your Kotoko versus Aduana Stars. So you can go back to the Kotoko versus Aduana Stars game. No, I call her Asante Kotoko lineup. Ubu the pattern American. After the first 45 minutes, Justice Blay, Ebe a branch did Michael Sifa, who had picked up an injury, Ebe right game, and the Kotoko back line, if free Breno. Any friendly games a coach abo, any competitive games a coach abo, it's almost the same. So there's a certain pattern. Now, Enra, Kotoko line up with goalkeeper Kamara imposed the Guinean. Kamara, he's been imposed two competitive games at Kotoko, Kotoko Diana, and a Kotoko, any Akrasifo. Then Kotoko, any corners, friendly game, no. The first half, he kept it. And then Kotoko Namoro, he kept the post. So that's a pattern that you can draw. The right back was Justice Blay, another pattern. So you can dot all the I's and cross all the T's after your video. Justice Blay at right back. Left back, Patrick Esidu. Central defense, Joseph Ablon. Fasteris to Joseph Ablon. When Ablon started. Why did Ablon start yesterday? Samba Dongani got injured when Kotoko played Hartford and has still not recovered. And so Joseph Ablon, I don't know, even Emma Samba on Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium, available. He comes in, no baby place Samba, like for like change. And after Henry Ansu, who is doing so well. And so a ball a chill. Coach kept to the two midfielders at Audio all the competitive games any the two friendly games and I didn't count two. Inti Obo a branch editing at the Andrews in Timenu at the base of the midfield. Andrews in Timenu at the base of the midfield as a single pivot. Babayaya as the ball progressor. Babayaya as the ball progressor playing as the number 8. And then Obo two wingers. So two wingers now Obo and Radiano Obo Dauda Saka, who has recovered, and it's a good news for Asante. Good news at the market for Dauda Saka. I recover. Then on the left side, and Obo Abdul Isaka. Abdul Isaka, the young boy who was doing wonders in the Division 3 league for Asante, young porcupines, or share a lot of goals at the moment, about 15, over 15 goals. And I could share at the moment the young porcupines or the Ashanti Regional third division league, Omabo league na area ma mo ko middle league nyade. Enti eno aya kwadara ndin at Abdul Isaka. He did very well for Asante Kotoko young porcupines. And he waba senior team. He started on the left side and a coach about Albert Amwa. And so sa game we mu. Kai said Kwampoku did not start from the start. Kwampoku amo into Albert Amwa and Samson Iduku first 11er. Almost a game na say Kotoko versus Namoro and I'm the amount. Young go back na Mrs. Subi and goalkeeper Kamara in post, right back Justice Blay, left back Patrick Esidu, central defense. Yes, Joseph Ablo, and a branch the Dean, Henry Kwame Ansu. Then the midfield, two natural midfielders. Anderson Timenu, Babayaya. On the right, coach it deploy Dauda Saka. On the left, Obo Abdul Isaka. Then in attack, Obo Samson Iduku and a branch of the Abet Amwa. Those were the players who started for Asante Kotoko versus Namoro. Yes, the coach is still shaping up in the 4-4-2, playing four midfielders with two playing on the wide positions as the typical number 7 and then number 11. But they are midfielders. Inti Obo Inti Menu to protect the back line, to break the attacker opposition at the eba the jumano. So position no build your attacker and using team as you break the lines and so blocking the channels now on the passing balls at the film. Then Babaya will always receive the first ball and he will lead the transition attacking transition of Asante Kotoko. Babaya the ball progressor in the team na coach is shaping up and my catch also unim asukwa Namoro FC. Formerly na Deportivo coach at the coach Kamara. Do not friend Kamarat. Coach Kamara. Watete nkurapa okrim. Ono ni team and then Kotoko every boy. No. The reason a coach about two friendly games, no, and they say about two teams are they always love to keep the ball. Asante Kotoko will always love to keep the ball. Club na Nidin Ede Namoro, they always love to keep the ball. And corners will always love to keep the ball. So coach decided to play two teams and will keep the ball. Because she say the orientation for Kotoko, a ball retention, ball recovery, and the passing game. And Machimus said, if you don't have possession, if you are not able to recover quickly when you lose the ball, how do you possess? How do you retain? How do you pass? It's recover, retain, and then you possess. Which what to do? RRP. Recovery, retention, possession. Those are the three things that coach at the Airbus and I will explain that when I do a review of coach matches now about so far. Now, yeah, I share a forecasting to the future, the FA Cup game. So that's exactly what coach a person and in selecting teams on your able training games no, or selecting our teams. Now, in the first half, Obi on that could Bibiano, how club then day at the Namoro, a whole dear Asante Kotoko. We are very young. So it is Namoro Academy. And Kwadano be too quiet and say, defender Bako, Echo Austria. I think all training with Rapid Vienna. And Che Bako, Echo Villarreal in Spain. Echo training with Villarreal. Any identity. He's trying to get a team that will hold the ball, no one stretching the players. And again, the youthful exuberance of Namoro. Ebe making sure that Kwadana can run at Kotoko. And that's exactly what coach was looking for in that game. And very good from reaction from Kotoko. After they went down, Kotoko considered the first goal and some number 4. Kotoko considered the first goal. They later scored 4. Yes, Ablom, Ebeteka, Dauda Saka, Ebe Putu Kotoko 2-1. Dauda Saka, Ebe 3-1. And Sana Kwame Puku, I want to give us a free bench by no, or Ben 4-1 at Asante Kotoko. The results is not too important. Of course, always the other results, you know. Importance, I want to say, the confidence of the players who score. For instance, Abloba Asante Kotoko on share any official goal. In fact, training on time she go. So when Ablo and you go, the training game on Namoro airborne, a man of confidence, a bass was say me try and make match go. That's exactly what you can do. But as to say results, let's say there be coach, I'm for results, no, I'm for Obeshe, how I know person ball, how many seconds I need to take Kotoko to recover play. How many seconds? Then the sequence of passing. Net is saying, when the boy is at the back, now you're the back, Patrick Asiedu in training is supposed to pass to Wayne. So was he doing that? Because if Patrick receives the ball or support from the left side of attack and also support from the left side of the midfield, were those people, those two players, no, Emma, baby, on magic pass. Baba Yaya, who is supposed to lead the ball progression of Kotoko, or leading the transition of Kotoko, attacking transition. Now, Baba Yaya, a placing one baby, what the ball money. When Kotoko were in defensive transition, saying na a branch of the thing at the Adusin team, and pretty. The two strikers up front, Samson Duku, and a branch of the Abet Amwa, or more general play, not saying, or more free bench. But these are the assessment that coach will do. But per our own assessment and per the info that the eagle, a fly or the brain, one thing a bit my can say, and they are something with boys, boy. Omo believe say people who release ball because they are not playing the kick and run. They are playing the possessive type of football. It may take time. And some boys not about be used to coach at the end. But traits of that, who say yes, almost but they are not doing the usual kick and run. Ebi obey. Kaisana could come 4-3-3 and a prosper 4-3-3 system. Biano, as a ball, a far wings one quick. Now they call. Kotoko, now no more share Kotoko had to. You saw that quick transition in the first 15 minutes where Kotoko should have scored 2 or 3. So the boys are trying to combine it. And Ujinechiri as an analyst, Ujinechiri as an observer, who's a coach in Yoma or Channel, and Ranchero gradually a banchi in the middle. You see more exchanging of passing. You see that Babaya LED, Babaya will give you the ball, he takes back the ball, no, I had the next channel acquired, no, or the ball alcohol, no, Aji. Then Baba will be scanning on the field to see the channel, the open channels. And if I bought a straight ball and the command strikers maybe, and I'm in front call wings. Now when we go to the wings, who is supporting Sanyo Mano and Omoya and Ra? I, for instance, I was very happy with gameplay, not the results. Now, Asante Kotoko players, no, it be a prepare. Now, I had dream say about 5 of the Kotoko players, or 6 of the Kotoko players, 5 or 6, were more any fully fit. This season, open your man eti Asante Kotoko pa ni omo di esia baako the injury situation. Injury situation. So, update on Samba Ndongani Unel, Gilbani, Congo soldier. Yes, Samba injury no. I want the Accra Sport Stadium, Kotoko versus Hattifolk. Na enuki injury humbebrebe sa. The medical team of Asante Kotoko did the assessment when he came out. On Monday, when team Ebefi Accra, they did another assessment. Then on Tuesday, when they got Omba Kumasi, so my further assessment. But somebody him, he may also need rest. Sometimes the number of games you have accumulated, the number of minutes you are accumulating, yana and the fatigue and upe player about kwafi, what bomb minutes do pa Samba account what papa. He has played a lot of minutes for Asante Kotoko. And so, Osha form na Henry Kwame Ansu Epeja. Now Joseph Abla, the medical team has advised the technical team say, Enkebe ya, let's rest Samba at least for this weekend. What I say? It a injury. Si chinchi a person de ne ba. Ubetimi abon mpanye aman analgesics. No abo. But based on the advice of the medical team and then the fact that Abrante no accumulated games, no here rest, unya game bia Samba ni. Inti Samba Ndongani the injury no will rule him out of the game. Asante Kotoko ebebo on Sunday. Ewo the Takwa T&A Stadium, Kotoko versus Brekum Chelsea. He's ruled out of that game. Michael Chedwamana so eprai. Chedwamana eprai. Na Chedia no owo sa tie issue no. But oye player or the resilience to fight injury no aba. Abranche no eprai on Sunday. Ebra Kotoko ebo akra Hattifolk. Ono so ye di obetimi bia so be recover. But I can tell you say on Sunday, Michael Chedwamana, who under coach Karim Zito ordinary ball as the right-sided midfielder, no operates sometimes as the right winger on your feet. On Sunday, he's also not part of Kotoko gamer or more any Brekum Chelsea. Everybody will not be part. Lord Amwa, at the final phase of his recovery, final phase of the recovery. And Lord Amwa, that is the stage the medical team, any physio for, I am no more critical pa. One day the injury will relapse. I have a view. Into Drew, we are in kakran manage. And I can tell you, say, I granted the Lord Amoa. And so definitely we are out of the game Asante Kotoko. Any Brekum Chelsea ever. What a game he would have loved to play. On say or a former player Edma Brekum Chelsea, Kotoko fan for Brekum Chelsea. Now the second round game, because when Brekum Chelsea was injured when we are movie. And FA Cup assigned by until MOB. On a particular see the free Brekum Chelsea a buy. In fact, Senka Lord Amoy available. And I could go a back four of Lord Amoy, maybe Joseph Ablo and Yansu. Now the Patrick see because 3 of the players and former players of Brekum Chelsea. Patrick Sidu and Yansu and Lord Amoy. But Lord is out of this game because he's injured. On to me MOB. Isaac Minta and returning to training on Tuesday. Oni Pau ebe ye ejuma. Pau papa. Isaac did knee injury. Now no buy no. Oni Pau papa Asante Kotoko physical trainer. And oni no ebe ye a session kakra a tricep branch no. Ebe timi a recover na ono so aba. Kwesi Asante. Kwesi Asante. The story of Kwesi Asante is not palatable. Hame. Ha dwene. Matese ko foze a mom ko fa ne ba ya ne duru se ya uko Europe a you players bebree sign omo a e bia 6 months 7 months 1 year when timi amobi ya munya mo tresana football business duru ba bia say ye ntiase no wachire o. You think that an happen crowd will intentionally sign an injured player? No, yeah, that Prosper will recommend an injured player to be signed. At the time, Kotoko were looking for a backup option for Patrick Osiedu. Sign football here. Abraham player also any part. So if you count Samba, Lord Amwa, Peter Amiduakwa is also not available. It players and omujinam a ball the training game no Peter Aqua Amidu and so Anthony Amubi. About 6 players. Let's count again. Samba Ndongani, Lord Amwa, Peter Amiduakwa, Isaac Winter, Kwesi Asante, and Abrante the Ding, Michael Chejam. These are 6 starters or 6 regulars, 6 first team players are available for Kotoko versus Brekum Chelsea or Takwa T&A Park. Eno the free oba. I don't seven at the Emma. Koso say over subscribe to channel no at the Ama Yedamasi. Some koso na mo hwe. Thank you so much. God bless you.